all this morning. My phone battery like deteriorated fast.
Yeah, welcome to the Unfiltered Hefe podcast with the Hefe being my man NFL Phil Jones NFL. Um, we're uh we're going to just dive into the big news of the day in the sense that Raiders coach resigns after homophobic and misogynistic emails. Um, Apparently, Phil, this wasn't just one email from. This wasn't one email over 10 years ago. This was multiple emails up to like 2 years ago, I think.
Within a 7 year span, yes, that's correct.
So what you know, Phil? Break the news. What's going on, brother? What
Man.
sources telling you about this Raiders situation? Because damn, I was a fan of Gruden, and
So I
it,
mean, it was no option in this whole situation for the Raiders. You know, Raiders were going to terminate him, but he went on and resigned. So Mark Davis was going to go and do the right thing right off the bat. I think he got the remainder of the emails, and he was just like, "Jesus Christ, this shit is."
That's what I think.
I'm glad that Mark did the right thing. I'm glad he didn't wait. He got all the information, and he was ready to handle the situation swiftly. But in the end, John Gruden went on and resigned.
Because that's what I posted last night. I had seen that Gruden had resigned, and I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if the rest of those emails came out because
So I'm gonna put it like this.
I I mean, suppose he said something about Al Davis. I don't know, like
No, that was one thing we were thinking about, but no. So this just broke. Lisa Banks and Deborah Katz called the NFL to immediately release the findings of the investigation into the Washington football team following John Gruden's resignation. These are the two lawyers that were on the whole widespread of sexual harassment case against the Redskins. And whatever pull they have, whatever they did to get that settlement done, because if they didn't do the settlement, I think everything would have came out. I mean, everything. When I mean everything, I mean if you try to walk in public and you just got exposed from that shit.
yeah, I heard there was a lot of they was sending. There was a group of guys, one of which was the owner of Hooters, a guy who owns a fried chicken spot in Florida,
Yep.
and
Oh, bro, it's
a
more than
dude
that, bro.
who does
No,
some
that,
bowl game.
see,
And they
they're
was
only
like,
putting those names out there,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying, but the gist of it is they were sending nude pictures and talking about homo, talking
Yeah,
about gay and I mean, but hey, this is my thing, right? Because this is one of my biggest things. We all do it. Everybody in their comfort in their home, around their people, they talk how they talk, right? My thing is, why do people keep doing it on company emails? And I'm not saying do it at all, but I'm saying why do y'all think y'all just got it so good that you could just from my job email? Oh, I hate
actually, it
those
wasn't his
people.
job's email.
Huh?
It was his personal email.
Well, Bruce Allen was working.
Well, yeah, Bruce Allen's, but I'm talking about John's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay, all right.
like the people he was dealing with, like Bruce Allen, you should know better than that. You know, toxic culture that polluted the
It
Redskins.
wasn't better than that. This shit's been going on for a long time. I mean, if you were able to collect a certain amount of things with certain databases, we could go all the way back to the early 2000s and find shit. Now, most of the NFL's databases and hard drives, they're not going to be able to carry that shit because, you know, you update things. Now, originally, I think there was a time where, technically speaking, it's 90 days and then you're supposed to do the erase, but that is not the case. It's about to get worse.
For who?
Oh, Washington. Oh, John, look, what's done is done with John, but see, the league wanted to deter everybody to John Gruden. Hold on. The league wanted to deter everybody to John Gruden. The league fucked up. Because you did that to John Gruden, and that opens up a whole can of worms. Now, if you had maybe added about, if you had put out maybe 3 or 4 guys out there, nobody else would probably ask for any more questions. But because everybody's like, you know, you were able to throw John Gruden out there, but what else are you hiding from us? And, you know, you got a lot of your mainstream reporters that they want to feast on this shit fast. So when the NFL thinks that, oh no, we're not giving this shit up. We're not gonna let anybody else know about this. They have to give a clear reason on why they cannot give this out to the public. You were able to give everything else with John Gruden stuff out to the public, but why are you not able to give the rest out?
Because you probably got some really powerful names in there.
You have to give a valid reason. It doesn't matter if it's powerful names.
Yeah, I mean, they're not. If a conversation is a conversation. If they're not putting out pictures of little girls and stuff, I'm sure that they probably. Don't make.
All I'm going to say is this.
Hey Phil, don't make that face, Phil. Hey, bro, don't do that, bro.
What, one like this?
Young, I hope not.
I doubt that.
Okay.
I don't know what to even say anymore. I can't doubt that.
I mean, just think.
I have to go on this with like an open mind. Now, with the whole Freedom of Information Act for any journalist, they can request this and they can get it and they can fight it. They can keep trying to appeal it until the NFL folds. Because what's going to end up happening, like I said, John Gruden, you know, you backstabbed him right there. You did this motherfucker like Caesar. What makes you think he's just going to lie over and die? Well, and not put these fools on blast.
Well, it's just going to make he further ruins his reputation. He won't be able to come back to do anything as far as television.
That man has made so much money. I don't think he gives
a damn. But sometimes it's not about the money. He loves TV.
You know what's funny?
An analyst. He loves being around these football players. So just I
put it like this.
You be the person. You take your L and lay down with it. Why you gotta drop everybody else's names, John? Huh? Your name is called up, John. You accept your responsibility, John. Don't ruin other people's lives. I hate when people do that. Oh, well, y'all got me. Well, let me tell no, bruh. They got you. You, bruh. Like you are an employee of $1 billion franchise. Half of those other people own $1 billion franchises. You see the difference, bruh? Their lawyers are going to come in and shut the confidentiality down for that. Oh, we ain't going. Don't you say anything about my client who didn't do anything wrong in this, is not complicit with da da da. We will sue y'all. So those names not going to say nobody's going to look out for you, John. You don't own nothing. So you should just shut your mouth and apologize to the people that needs to be apologized to, John.
Oh, he already did that shit. He's already done that shit.
He didn't do it right. No, he didn't.
Hey,
John has not fully taken responsibility of what he said out of his mouth.
oh, we know he hasn't. But like I said, it goes both ways when you find out who's all involved. And no,
It's
I'm
like
not
it's just
condoning.
like me and you going to rob a bank, Phil. I get picked up. Oh, Phil, around the corner. You caught me. I have to own up to what I've done. Don't worry about John, Joe Smith, and Kenny. Worry about yourself. Worry about your career.
Hey, but that's the thing, bro. The league is cutthroat.
Oh yeah. You see the
So
league.
that's why I say
They cut people out. Who else they blackballed recently that can't get back into the league? Cam Newton. Poor Cam.
oh man, you know what? There's something I gotta tell you about that one. I'm not even gonna put this out on live because
Let me write it down and ask you later. Ask Phil about Cam off camera.
it's like I said, bro. It's this shit right here has opened up the floodgates to the NFL, and the two lawyers here, they are pushing it, and they're gonna try to say, you know what, you're not getting away with this shit. And so far, their reputation with handling these situations, they've been fucking excellent. Like, I mean, they got the whole organization shook.
You know what needs to happen? They need to. I know you can't do it, but to really change it wouldn't really change their minds, but just to get a different look, it needs to be a black owner. They need a black owner group, a group of black owners up for a football team in the NFL.
Well, everybody laughed at the guy, but he was trying to get it done. What was that? What was that? Diddy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they laugh, but they were Diddy's not. I don't laugh when Diddy put his money into something. Trust me, it's it's for a reason. So he's a smart guy. They need to get him. Let's see. Jay-Z got some big money. LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron got a little piece of the Boston Celtics. I mean Boston Red Sox. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get our guys in there and make it like we gotta get our faces in those meetings, man. It's like it's really, and I don't want to say that, but when I talk to other athletes, they always say it's the nigga Felice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you listen to Randy Moss. This the money that's been generated has been on the backs of these black athletes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we need to get some like faces in there, man, and because it really seems like it's a bunch of 70, 80-year-old white owners, and they're we're like little, it's like gladiators. Oh, the Caesar is going to sit in the palace and watch you Negroes fight the lions. Like that's how I feel about NFL sometimes. Just like or just sports in general with those rich guys that sit back, in the little booth and and just watch the little people play. But I would love to have some minority backing. We got some Oprah. Come on, Oprah, put the bag up. You always want to. You can get a car. You get a car. How about you get a football team? You get a football team. Hook somebody up. Shoot, come on. I saw DeMaurice Smith responded to the emails finally.
They gonna burn the whole damn league down, bro. We're gonna watch it burn.
They gotta change. It's a mentality. I don't know.
We're going to sit back and watch the league burn. So, go on and blaze up, my friend. All right.
Who was that got booted from the NBA? Clippers.
Oh, Donald Sterling.
Right.
That motherfucker kicked the bucket out.
I mean, y'all booted. Make changes. You guys to go. You're not good for the league. And if y'all can go, y'all have the access, especially if y'all can go through these people's records and find out. If you got people like, man, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not saying these to just be black people. Let's get some Spanish, Hispanic, Asian, get different faces in that meeting. That's just how I feel. You get, they all. I just get a little sick of that. We've already seen half of these movements come from what? Rich white men abusing their power and doing what they do with their power. All right.
Yep.
Enough. Like, we get it. Okay. So, and that's not me being unfair. That is a fact that keeps happening. Rich, older white men keep exerting their power. And these Me Too movements and these movements keep coming out of these men abusing their power, whether it's using it for sexual or whatever it is. It's ridiculous, man. I would love to be in a position to own a football team. I don't know what to do with it, so that's why I'm not qualified.
You ain't lying, bro.
There's somebody qualified.
You're not lying, but
it's just a bad day for football, man. And we was having a nice season.
you
have good seasons going on, and then
it was bound to happen, bro. It was bound to happen.
Dang, man. Oh, Chucky. He didn't just lost. Didn't he have a commercial? Was he doing like Corona, a beer commercial or something? He was doing something.
Bro, he got his own show starting tonight.
It starts tonight.
He has a show tonight.
It just goes to show you, for all those people, when I be talking about on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and y'all, you broke, and I'll be saying, just as quickly as you gain all of that, it can be taken from you. It's just another example of.
Yeah, let me give you a familiar. Hold on, man. Let me give you a familiar face. Gruden is not the only coach letting players go because he simply didn't like them. I've seen dudes who easily should have been starting get cut because the head coach held personal resentment towards them. Didn't matter if it made the team worse. Coach want them gone, so they're out of a job. Now, you want to know who said that? That was a former player of Washington.
Who?
He had so much great potential, but they let him go.
What? Hold on. Wait. When did Candace Parker start playing for Chicago Sky?
Oh, bro, that's been like this year.
I just saw her on the commercial. I'm like, what is that jersey? I looked her up. All right, sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that from the Redskins? Clinton Portis.
Nope.
I don't know.
Play defense.
Plays defense.
Well, came from USC.
No, they ain't LeVar Arrington. Who came from USC?
Somebody recent. I won't say recent, but
Just tell me, Phil. I don't know.
Sue.
Oh, dang! What happened to him? Sue
Craven.
Yeah. What happened to him?
He got a concussion, and then Washington. I think they traded him, and he went to Denver, and then that was it.
So what's his complaint? Oh, what you just said.
Yeah. A lot of shit is about to come out, and it's about to be fucking entertaining.
They're about to tear Redskins up even worse than. And
there's more.
Raiders. There's the Raiders. Y'all done. Y'all fired y'all coach, so y'all escaped the persecution that's apparently about to come raining down on us in DC, who has been.
It started with y'all.
We've been done with Bruce Allen.
Oh, bro, it's not Bruce. It's Daniel. Yes. Who do you think turned the emails over?
Well, he's probably trying to
think about it.
Clean up his because they was trying to get him to sell the team for a second.
Bruh. There is more shit on Daniel Snyder. There is shit that's going to take him to the motherfucking jailhouse. Let me tell you something. When you have a federal law enforcement entity raiding your facility and then raiding a trainer's house.
Yeah, the trainer was caught up with some drugs, right?
Well, that and drugs and other things, but
what other things? It's Phil. It's public knowledge, so just let us know. I didn't hear
until it gets redacted back when it gets
allegedly
when it gets declassified.
Allegedly,
when it gets declassified, there's some things you cannot say out in public, my friend. But it had my ass hemmed up. Be like, huh? Who? Hey, what's that red dot on my head?
They keep saying Daniel Snyder got a slap on his wrist. I'm curious now. Now I'm gonna have to do some.
Hey, now you might want to hear this Sue Craven. This shit is interesting. My last year at the Broncos, Vic Fangio told me before training camp, I had to make the team as a true DB, not a linebacker, not a dime linebacker, because we don't run that. I had a good camp, but still got cut. Was told I wasn't fast enough to play DB in the system. He then proceeded to sign 3 different dime linebackers to fill the hole he created because he simply did not like me or want me on the team. Laugh out loud. My play and practice from OTAs and fall camp easily had me on the team. But when a head coach decides he don't like you, you're as good as gone. And this ain't my opinion, LOL. This ain't me being bitter. You can ask dudes that are still on that team. They'll tell you the same thing I'm saying now, just the culture of the league. And you know what? This ain't the first time I've heard this, not just about him, but about other players around the league.
Yeah, I mean,
they have a
lawsuit against the NFL.
But it's like I said, it's
players.
And the other thing, it'll get you blackballed.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because you'll be like, damn, he's a good player. Why are we not picking him up? Why you wonder why you're not picking this guy up and he's been on the free agency market? He got blackballed.
Powerful white men. Sorry,
it's gotta stop. And that's why I'm saying those emails. I'm not talking about Gruden's emails because we know that part, but the rest opens up the floodgate. I mean,
I will.
It's going to be the red wedding, bro.
You wait till I get off this podcast. You think you're a great investigative journalist, huh? I'm about to be Art Gatlin NFL because I'm about to be all in the grits, all in the creases. I'm gonna have the story by tomorrow morning.
Hold up, what I typed to you right here.
Huh? Oh yeah, we can private chat each other, people. So just don't be mad that you can't see. I'm getting the juice and the tea. Let's see what Phil's saying. If I don't like what Phil's saying, I'm putting this video of him doing that dance.
That's how, bruh.
That's what it say?
That's how they be.
Damn.
That's how they be, bruh.
Damn. This is gonna be interesting. I'm curious as to see what is going to trickle from this because there was a lot of ex-players that were not happy. Like I said, I read what Randy Moss said yesterday. I have something here with Teddy Bruschi. I watch Shannon and Skip every morning. And
you should have heard Keyshawn Johnson, bro.
Keyshawn probably went in.
I've been fucking telling y'all. I told y'all.
He used to play for him. He used to play for Tampa. Right. Right.
Man, he was going off.
So I mean, you got all the like he and like Randy Moss said, you got the league is made of 60 to 70% black men. Yo, all these guys speaking out. This you don't want these guys to boycott your league. Okay. And what's
And I just got done talking to one of my guys. I said, get ready. You might be getting ready to face another lockout.
they need some replacement players, which I'm paying. Let me hit the
Look.
gym. Phil, you go ahead and get on the line number 340. Lou.
Hey, look, we're going to be saying, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. My knee, my hip, my ass, everything.
Hey, this is crazy that this is happening right now. But sticking to NFL, how about that game last night? Lamar Jackson.
Man.
Look great, man.
I was lucky to catch that OT.
Yeah,
because real talk, I got hemmed up with this.
Yeah, man. If Lamar Jackson first, if his receivers can catch the damn ball, his numbers would be higher because Hollywood Brown dropped a lot of touchdowns over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, he looked great last night. For all the people who think he can't throw, man, the boy can throw. May not be the greatest thrower, but he can throw. And like 4 passes were incomplete, 4 to 6 or something like that. So good night for the Ravens, man. The picks over the weekend. I'm not even want to talk about those. That football.
Yeah, I got more breaking news.
More breaking news.
The NFL Players Association is now getting together to petition to get the NFL to release all of the Washington football emails. Not just the lawyers now, but now the NFL Players Association. I'm not going to go into details with this right now. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, I can look, let them put them emails out. I will download them Jones and be reading them tonight. Go ahead, pull them out. Give me the email. I was looking them Jones up a couple of days ago and couldn't find them.
So the union planned to request the emails, and NFL spokesman told the USA Today. Okay, okay. So, all right.
Yeah, they urge his release it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what are they covering up? They see the owners are taking care of each other. That's what's happening. That's what I'm starting to see. The owners, they're going to use John Gruden as the scapegoat here, and they're going to cover their own asses here. That's what it looks like. Is that what you're saying, Phil? When you say that, like, why the Washington football team stuff hasn't come out the way it was supposed to, because the owners are covering owners' asses. If one owner looks bad, I guess it makes all of them look bad. So
yeah, this is.
I am so sick of Kyrie Irving, and I'm so happy. No offense, I'm not saying I don't want to see this man lose any money, but I'm happy the team told him to stay home until he gets his affairs in order, because that was just so unfair.
No, he's selfish.
He is the most dude. I swear
he's selfish.
Retire. All you gotta do is retire for this year and figure out what he wants to do and come back. But no, you want to.
I put it like this, bro. If you had Kobe, I'm gonna say it right now. If you had Kobe, if you had Jordan in the league today, they be looking at your ass like, why the fuck are you not getting your damn shot? Your ass you gonna give up this amount of money, bro? We trying to win a ship, and you trying to say that? Oh well, I'm not gonna do that. No,
But he wouldn't have did.
I got to do my research.
He wouldn't have did that for Kobe and LeBron Kobe or Jordan. You know why? Because Kobe and Jordan would have probably punched you in your face. Like,
boom.
probably punched you in your face and be like, yo, go home. Like, You're not coming back. He probably made the decision for you. You didn't make the decision. I'm making it for you. Go home, Kyrie. I don't like that, bro. I totally understand if you don't want to get the vaccination, but you're playing. You're not an owner of this league. You're not an owner of a team. It is very unfair for you to have all these guys make the sacrifice, leave their families, come out here, do all this stuff, and you the one person that's like, nah, I'm still trying to play. And no, you can't play. And you go home or play. You can't do both. He's ridiculous, man. Like I don't like him. I don't mean to say that like I don't know him personally, but what he shows, like I know he does some cool stuff in the community and stuff. That's dope, cool. But I'm the smartest guy in the room act.
Yeah, that's only gonna get you a certain.
I mean, like if you believe, it's just that's so crazy. I would feel if I was Kevin Durant, more so overhearted. I would be like, look, bro, at least for me, make a decision. Like I came here because of you. You asked me to come here. Be 100. You either in or you're not. I'm not mad at you if you're not. I'm not mad at you if you are. But make a decision so the team can move. We could, if you retired and we didn't have to pay your salary or whatever, we could bring another person on or something. You're like in the way. That's just so. That's one of the most selfish. This is one of the most selfish stories I've heard in a long time, yeah. From a superstar player. This is beyond diva. I don't know what this is.
There's a whole bunch more out there.
What you looking at, Phil? You're smiling.
So, y'all want some comedy real quick?
What'd you say, Phil?
Y'all want some comedy real quick?
What?
This motherfucker.
Yes, Phil. Who wants some comedy?
I'm down for a fucking prank call.
Who you about to prank call, Phil? Oh, you can't disclose the name because, you know. Yeah, let's hear this.
Where this shit? That's why you always use the burner phone.
You better call John Gruden. What's going on? I'm Sally. Hey, Sally.
Sir.
What's up?
We don't snitch here. Okay. Hey, buddy. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Hi, yes. Y'all still got Stephen Michaels on the line? Oh, dang. I wanted to ask him a couple of questions. Damn.
Who's that?
Get his ass. Damn.
Who's that?
All right, long story short. It's one of my guys that's a all-season insider. And he's on one of the radio shows out west. I was like, you know what? I'm going to fuck with him. So close. So close. He said, yeah, he just got off. I said, damn it. I wanted to get his ass.
Phil.
Yeah.
We can come back to the story, but just to pivot really quickly, I need your opinion, Phil. I've been waiting for it. I'm tired of waiting for it. So give it to me now. What you think, Phil? I asked you for
hold up. Let me see if I can find it.
I gave you a one word. I asked you to give me a one word answer. You said, I believe, toxin.
Lethal. Protect us. Lethal. Protect us.
And Toxin was in. He was in the.
Yeah.
He was combined with a cop, and he's like the biggest, strongest.
Yeah, he can basically. He's able to kill off. He can destroy a symbiote.
And then I heard that they're doing something with Noel. I have a
that's too early for Noel.
well, not really, because I think.
So
Thor.
then you're gonna have to bring back
No, you
gotta bring back Carnage. That's the only way that's gonna be able to get it done.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
If you listen, who is showing up in Thor? But Gore the God Butcher. That sword comes from So they have you have the present, you have everything you have the symbiotes over here that just crossed over to the MCU. We talked about the hive mind that crosses over the multiverse. And then you got Thor, and then you got the Necro sword and all this. So you can kind of make a move to at least mention Noel, that he's out there or something, just saying, like. But how do you feel about this, Phil? Because I was very shocked by this news. I might even say I'm a little underwhelmed. Why him, Phil? Why?
No regrets.
I'm just saying, like.
You want to know what's funny, bro? He was originally supposed to be Pennywise.
Oh, well, he does have the Pennywise face. Yeah, he does. But, like, it's like they just tried their best not to use Zac Efron. Like, isn't Adam Warlock supposed to be like a beautiful man and perfect in every way? No offense. I'm not judging no man, but hey, he looked like he should have played Dick Grayson in Teen Titans. Like, what do you? But I trust Marvel because they make.
Remember, this motherfucker's supposed to be. Whole face supposed to be gold, bro.
Bro, he's supposed to be. This guy is scrawny in real life. What is he about to hit the gym?
Hey! Did you see the Indian? What's the Kamal? My man used to be bony and shit. My man swole.
Now? Oh, see, I haven't seen it.
For dude that's playing in the Eternals.
Huh? Who?
The Indian guy.
Yeah. What about him?
Bruh, he's swole.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a small man. I'm talking about.
But he was always small, bruh.
But he is little. How is he going to get here? You see, my man from Twilight couldn't even put the damn weight on for Batman. That's what was holding.
He did. He just missed leg day.
Robert Pattinson could not put weight on.
But you got to remember, that was year 0 Batman in a way.
No, you're not about to start trying to put specific storyline. No, bruh. He was weak. His body physiology could not put on the muscle mass. That would be me. They were like, artist, we need you to be 220. I would say, in what life? I can't gain weight. I could probably give you 10 pounds in one bathroom. It's going to be all gone. Like, I can't put weight on, bruh. So it wouldn't work for me. I would have to be Static Shock. I'm small, I'm built, got hair. It's perfect character for me right now. Static Shock. Dun, 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 dun. I put a shock to your system. Go ahead. Holla at your boy. Go ahead, call me there. Yeah. Backtracking. Backtracking at gmail.com. Yeah. Artist Gallery on Facebook. And Happy Hippie on IG. Happy Hippie on Twitter. Y'all just hit your boy on High Days Podcast. Just find me. I'm ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Phil could be the Penguin. I could be. Sorry, Phil. I was in the flow. I'm trying to get you signed, Phil. See,
you better give me Apocalypse shit. Give me fucking Dark Side, nigga. Shit. War of Apocalypse.
Phil, do you want the money or not? Okay,
I want Omega Beam Blast, motherfucker.
We ain't sitting there nitpicking.
Omega Beam Blast.
Phil, I need you to tell me what you think about Venom. How'd you feel?
He's gonna have to go through extensive training, workout, and he's gonna have to go to the Hugh Jackman diet.
Who? No, I'm saying did you like the movie?
Oh, Venom, hell yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Venom had me cracking up, bro.
Yeah, me too.
When him and Eddie split, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, I was laughing. Like, I know people were probably like, "Why am I laughing?" But there was stuff in there that was funny to me, and nobody else was laughing at. I'm like, "Are y'all scared to laugh or something?" Like,
nah, when he said, "Man, fuck this shit,"
hey,
so I took my nephew with me. He busted out laughing at that.
That movie, I loved it because it wasn't this whole go around the story to get to the point. No, got right to the point. We know who Venom was.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of went like, what was kind of weird.
It was short.
You know why it was short?
It's like an hour and 20 minutes.
It was a stopgap.
I see what you're saying.
It was building. It basically led you onto the bridge that okay, they can no longer be on that earth.
Right.
They fit perfectly in this new earth now, where you have Parker.
I just want more.
It makes, but you see how it makes sense now.
Yeah, I want more crossover. It's like, yo,
that I think it's the smartest thing on how they bring it on.
Yeah, but dude, which makes me, before I say my point, which makes me think, was Morbius already in the MCU? Like, because he was in there with Vulture. So unless they're going to tweak that a little bit.
So basically, he's not in that universe. He's not in Venom's universe. So he's basically that he's definitely in Peter's universe. Then
yeah, it'll have to be now. Like, unless they do the same, show that little yellow thing or something. I don't know.
But you know what? Now it explains why it got pushed back.
Right. Because they was
That's
probably
why they went vice versa. So originally they had
it was Morbius
pushed back. They pushed back Venom, and they had left Morbius alone, and then they pushed back Morbius, and then they went back and brought back Venom.
Yeah, because Venom was supposed to be second.
So you fit that in, and then once you get done with No Way Home, you're gonna show Morbius, and then it's like, oh, now I see how this lines up. Because take that back, because you know what? Multiverse of Madness. What else is going to get released?
Dude.
Because think about it. If it's the Multiverse of Madness,
it could be the dark Doctor Strange. There's so many.
No, I just thought about it right here. It just came right to me. So what if? Hear me out. What if? The only way to try to find some sort of balance to our reality and to our earth, you have to fuse just to keep some stability. Remember, they were doing that shit, trying to fuse and trying to keep stability for both earths. And this is what leads to the Illuminati. And this what also leads to you finally knowing the existence of vampires.
I am ready for Blade.
It's so much how you can fit this in, and it's.
But the Darkhold is the opener for it. They need to make sure they have Wesley Snipes at least make a cameo in the movie. You cannot. Let me tell you something, Marvel. You want to show everybody else love and respect and paying homage. If you don't put Wesley Snipes somewhere in that Blade damn movie, we're gonna have a problem. He has to be in it, Phil. Am I wrong?
And that's it.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. And the other thing is this. I'm so fucking glad they are giving him the respect that he deserves.
Herschela or Wesley?
I'm saying Blade's character as a whole.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because
he's dope, bro.
Well, one, if you look in the comics recently,
he's a dope character.
In the comics recently, right now, oh, bruh, he is feared
as well as he should be. He's
actually
half vampire.
he's actually feared by Apocalypse
because he could probably kill Apocalypse. See, I'm ready. I'm at that point now.
And
I'm over the solos. I'm ready for everybody to just start. Oh, I'm walking down the street. Oh, hey, Fantastic Four. You know what I'm saying? And
when bro, I'm more hyped for Blade because like
I'm just
now that you know that he's on the same level as Thanos, strength wise.
Who would he fight? And who was one of Blade? I mean, outside of Dracula. You know what I'm saying? Who could be
Deacon Frost?
Oh, yo, they can't. You can't. Oh, you can't do that again. That first one was too perfect.
You can bring back Deacon Frost, bro. You got to look, man. Deacon Frost played a major part in shit, but I think in the end, or how they redid it was Dracula that snapped his motherfucking neck.
Where in the comic?
Dracula was like, I'm tired of your fucking stupidity. Come.
I would love, but I just love the actor that played
Stephen Dorff.
But he trashed the MCU. And I was like, why would you do that?
He could have came back.
Right. I just be like, yo, y'all be shooting yourself in the foot.
You know, he kept because he's kept himself in good shape.
He still looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
All right.
He's one of the motherfuckers that mind his business. Look, I always say when certain folks mind their business, they don't age badly. Like, look at Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd still looked the damn same.
In the sense, yeah. Still, it's funny that the first movie I recall ever seeing him was 40-Year-Old Virgin. And now he's doing Ant-Man and watch his whole little career.
Tic-tac. But you know, that's a good thing. Look, I respect people that mind the business and be like, I ain't getting involved in this shit. I'm just here to do my own thing.
Right.
But man, it's gonna be interesting, bro. This whole MCU now.
I'm very curious.
Man, I'm just hyped, bro. I really am.
Movies. You got Spider-Man, the Eternals. The Eternals look great. Now,
yes,
it's starting to look better and better. And I'm very curious. Are they going to open the door for the mutants? I mean, like they can really retcon a lot of things through this movie. So I'm very curious. Is that Namor, that little boy? You know, so it's so many. They're supposed to go over thousands of years. So it's like I'm just curious, man. And like I said, I'm ready to see more crossovers. All these guys, it's too many of y'all to not see each other sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
I want the Midnight Suns, and I want
that too.
Daredevil and Spider-Man, or Ghost Rider and Punisher, or X-Men versus Fantastic Four, or Avengers. I'm ready for that. Like I want the Hulk back. And don't try to, and this is what pisses me off. Y'all ruin the Hulk, and then you're gonna bring in She-Hulk. So what, she gonna be much better than the Hulk? She gonna be tearing shit up. I'm like, with the Red Hulk gonna be a beast. Everybody gonna be a beast but the Hulk. Like, I made the Hulk a beast for 2 movies and said, all right, that's enough. No, that's not enough. I want more. I want more Hulk.
He's soft.
Man,
and he's not soft.
They had my man Hulk.
Because when we had what was it? War World Hulk, man.
Why doesn't he?
That was so funny, bro. It was so
get bigger.
Huh?
When he gets angry. He's supposed to get bigger.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't do none of that.
That's what pissed me off. That's what did irritate me about the Hulk, bro. But what got me, when you remember when it was War World Hulk, when he came back, man,
killed everyone.
Bro, he wasn't the Stephen Strange. Like, I've seen the error of my ways. He was like, Stephen's like, Bruce, Hulk, let me help you. Motherfucker brought his hands right there. He's like, take my hands.
Yeah.
He said, I'm here.
They turned right.
I was like, damn.
Yo, but in the comic, it's even brutal. There's so many stories of the Hulk killing when he goes into that World War. He kills and you can't kill him. They have literally tried to dissolve the man's body, just come back together and comes back. But you got his arm almost blown off. That's my favorite character.
I think the only one that had the best shot was Logan.
Yo, hey, look, I've never cried for a superhero movie until I saw Logan. Yo, he died. That hurt me hard, bro. I watched him for that 20 years, yo. I felt like, I don't know why that hurt so bad, bro. I was like tearing up. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I'm getting tears in my eyes right now. Like, I felt like I was losing Hugh Jackman for real. What the hell?
Yeah, it hurt, bro.
That was such a good movie.
It hurt because it was like, damn, man, it was the way he went out, bro.
Yeah, by himself. It was himself that put the work on him. I mean, really just gave it to him. Really gave it to him. Really nasty.
Bro, they were going at it for a minute, and I was like,
yeah, you can't fight that many people and then fight a younger you. It's like me trying to fight
that younger him, man. That shit was. Whew,
I don't know, man. 21-year-old artist mindset was different than mine now. We would have had a real serious situation. I think I might have got myself because I think I'm stronger now than I was then. But I don't know. I used to lift weights around 21. We'd have had a real serious situation.
Motherfucker was like, I remember he took the fucking adrenaline too damn early. He was like, shit, it ran out for this motherfucker. He was like, shit.
Yo, I feel bad for my man because I believe he should have an opportunity to play. He did a great job in the summer league. I don't know why Mike wouldn't just put the two brothers together. Like there's a roster spot for this kid.
Breaking news.
I like LiAngelo Ball, and I want him to bounce back from that China thing. He made a bad decision, being stupid, but
yeah,
he shouldn't lose his whole career over just being young and dumb. He's improved with his 3-point shooting. He looks good. Just wanted to throw that out there. He's going to sign with the G League, and I hope that he gets some playing time. What's the news, Phil?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers have advocated for purposeful change in the area of race relations, gender equality, diversity, and inclusion for many years. While we acknowledge John Gruden's contribution on the field, his actions go against our core values as an organization. Therefore, he will no longer continue to be a member of the Buccaneers Ring of Honor.
Wow.
Hooters is yanking their sponsorship next.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure he knew this is always going to come. Dang.
That's why I said the man is losing his money.
That's funny. Hooters.
You be shocked how much money he got out of that sponsorship with Hooters, bro.
The man that is on the emails with him is now pulling the plug on their relationship. He's distancing himself from John Gruden. Wow. That's your real buddy. He don't want
bro, they would know they stopped being friends back in 2017.
Well, he still was paying the man, so if I stop talking, hey Phil, if me and you are not friends, I am not going to hire you and put no money in your pocket. Forget you and your family. That's how I'm feeling, like personally. That's how it would be.
Yeah, man. It's just
this is wild. Yeah, it's going to be this ain't going to get no better. We're going to be hearing about this about another week.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to be in the news cycle, Phil, before something else drops?
Bro, I'm gonna put it like this: when the Wall Street Journal got a hold of it, and then you had the New York Times getting a hold of it. Then after that, you had CNN dipping their hands in it, and shit, I haven't seen CNN Sports in over 3 years. Now they getting involved. They made their ass relevant again. So when I tell you this shit's going to be going on for a long period of time, so I suggest the NFL turn over the emails.
Wait. Hey, young. So wasn't Andrew Cuomo basically kicked out of office for sexual harassment or something?
Yeah, Andrew Cuomo, he resigned. Yeah.
So it's so funny because I remember when Chris Cuomo was on CNN.
Yeah, Chris Cuomo, yeah.
And then I started watching CNN and I was like, damn, what happened to Chris Cuomo? But he still was on CNN. He just was doing something else on the jump. I was like, oh, Chris Cuomo starting to make that bread. And now, 2 weeks ago, I knew I saw this, but it just dawned on me that Chris Cuomo was accused of sexual harassment by his former boss. Yo, what is up with men in power and not having control, yo? With people in power. I can't even say just men. I mean, because women, don't think for one moment that there's not a woman up there talking about some, down there and get to eating on this. Excuse me? You want this job, don't you? You best to move these panties. That's crazy. I'm no mean to joke about that, but I really wish y'all would tell them people to go F themselves and get up and walk out the office. It's not worth it. Hey, I love this girl. She's from Squid Games. Just wanted to put her up there on the screen. Yeah. Who's the girl behind her? I feel which one, because they almost look like twins, so it really wouldn't matter which one you pass on. I don't think she wears
number one.
Look like sisters. I like that girl. She is so sexy to me. Her little mean face. I was putting up these pictures yesterday, Phil. I was showing how she doesn't smile. Look at these. Where is it? Where I put the pictures? This girl does not smile. Nope. It's not, she did not smile on her pictures, dog. What else I wanted to talk to you about? Hold up. Halloween Kills. You watching it this week?
Yeah.
Do you got Peacock?
Yeah.
It's streaming on there. So I redeemed canceled my ticket. Nope, I got Peacock. I'm watching it at home. Put that money on the Eternals. I'll see that November. Thank you.
Bruh, if you got Regal, bruh.
I use Fandango. And
I went on to get the what was it, the $18 a month thing? Worth it. Worth it. The way the price of tickets that are going up, and they said like even if you did like the like IMAX and shit, I mean you only paying an additional $3. So like you're only paying $3.99 walking in.
I'm going to check that out. Because the way they're dropping these Marvel movies, that seems like I'll be in there every month for the next 6-7 months.
Bruh, I might do one of those days where I say I'm not going into work and just watch like
all day
triple feature.
Hey, when's your first movie start? 10:30. All right. When is this? 1 o'clock. All right. When is 5 o'clock? We'll been spent $60 on snacks.
Shit, bro. You better take your ass over to 5 and below.
All right. Before you slide up in there.
I'm not with look, bro. After I looked at some shit, bro, I ain't wasting my money, bro. I am not wasting my money.
That's crazy. What you got planned for the Unfiltered podcast, brother?
Well, as of right now, I'm being called on to a handful of shows to break down all the whole John Gruden fiasco in the NFL. Basically, NFL holding on to these damn emails, bro.
Right.
I think I'll probably be able to do a show either Wednesday, yeah, probably most likely Wednesday evening, and probably do a preview for Raiders versus Broncos.
Okay.
But one thing I will say is this. Oh, Derek Carr better be playing like he's on the MVP level.
We'll see. I mean, who y'all? You see, y'all play who this week?
Denver.
I mean, y'all already looked distracted last week, man. So hopefully, I could put that behind y'all and go forward. Before you go, I just want to ask you about I think two things. How you feel about that Wilder? How you feel about the fight?
I'll tell you this shit.
Phil,
I told everybody else.
Phil, you are
I
not
watched the fight, bro.
Phil, you're not going to look at this picture and not laugh. Phil, look at the picture. You are not going to tell me that's not almost as close as an accurate picture as you've ever seen, bro. Son, this is what happened, Phil. I want to give you my exact what happened on Saturday. Somebody sent me the link. I'm not going to tell you who. Appreciate you, guy. My man. All right. Fell asleep. I was trying my best. It was a fight before them. Two black guys going in on each other. One brother, I believe he
the African and
the
Puerto
bigger
Rican. Yeah.
Him. Yo, laying waste on cuss, right? So I'm trying my best, Phil, to stay awake. I'm like, young. Eyes are getting heavy. Next thing you know, Phil, I wake up. I fell asleep. I wake up, Phil, and I'm scrambling for my phone. Like, oh shit! Oh! What time is it? I go to the fight. It's 11th round, and I catch the last 30 seconds of the beatdown that was going on, bro. And all I saw, and I felt so bad to see, Deontay Wilder. That's what I saw, bro. Him going down like that, and I was just like, geez. He hit Wilder for uppercut.
Man,
hit him with that, Joe.
do you want me to tell you why, bro? This how he won. This is how he won. He's 238. He's about 280.
And I think he was more than that. Wasn't he close to 300 or 300?
No, he was 277.
Yeah, I mean, somebody hitting you with 50 more pounds, bro.
It's not the hits, bro. What tired out Wilder is when every time you had Fury come over to hug him.
You gotta carry that damn weight.
So you carrying
what? Get off me, Phil.
About nearly 50 pounds on you. And then during that process, while he's leaning on you, he's hitting on you too. And you're trying to push him off. So you're overexerting yourself with all that energy. And then when it comes down to, all right, I'm going to whoop your ass. Nah, it ain't happening.
He's just a better fighter in general too.
Yeah. Like I said, if Wilder came in at about at least 250, he would have won that fight.
But once again, Phil, no, he would not have, because he has to be adjusted to that weight. And also, how do you know that he can get to 250?
He can get
whole different dieting. You see his brother got knocked out in one punch on the same card. Thought that was horrible. Man, what an L to take for the family. But and another question I want to ask you before no, you're not going to name your son that first name. Who name are you talking about naming your first name? I don't know who. Anyway, sorry. Somebody's watching this. It popped up on my excuse me. Oh, I want to see what you think about Dave Chappelle since I got you on here. Did you check him out?
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
How'd you feel? Did you like it?
You want to know how I really feel? I just want to come out and say this, you guys.
What?
Sir, I just want you guys to hear me out real quick, okay?
What?
I don't give a fuck because Twitter is not a real place. He's right. So everybody that's up in an uproar and shit saying we're gonna cancel Dave Chappelle. Shut the fuck up. All right. Shut the fuck up.
But why though, Phil? The man explained
exactly. They jump to conclusions. And one thing that he said,
he told a beautiful story about his transgender friend. That was a beautiful story with great jokes. Like the man, it's like people just hear what they want to hear. He explained exactly.
He's been explaining since every other special, bro.
It's crazy. People literally hear what they want to hear.
You know what he said?
Oh, go ahead. Because I think I started with Netflix. Why Netflix didn't cancel it? They basically was like, "Yo, he didn't."
It's an art, bro.
Yeah, they was like he didn't say anything that crossed lines. Like
he's storytelling.
Man, I thought that was a great. I thought it was a great.
We wanted to hear everybody's story. He is telling a story, just like how you got the transgender community that always want to tell theirs new documentaries and shit and what they experience in that. So he's telling a story, you're telling a story. It don't go one way. It's got to be balanced. Now, one thing that Dave Chappelle did say, who am I always going at? Who is Dave Chappelle always going at?
But
white people.
Yeah, I mean he says this, but like let me just give you here's the tweet from Miss Tara Field, who stupid. I work at Netflix. Yesterday, we launched another Chappelle special where he attacks the trans community and their validity of transness. Is that even a word? All while trying to pit us against other marginalized groups. You're going to hear a lot of talk about offense. We are not offended. What are you talking about, bruh? He did not attack anybody's community. And that's the problem I have with you fake ass cancel culture. When y'all sit here and I swear when people act like their shit don't stink. And a lot of you clown ass people do so much disgusting, greasy stuff that you don't want people to even get a peek at. And y'all be the main ones standing out here pointing your goddamn fingers. Hey, you know what they told you? When you point one finger, you always got what, 3 more pointing back at you? I need to check yourselves, bro. I need to check yourselves. There's something wrong with you. Comedy has always come from telling stories, uncomfortable stories, but making them funny so we can get through them together. That's how we get through racial tension. We have to be able to come to laugh about these things, have real conversations about these things, not clam up as soon as somebody talk about it. What he said, there was nothing wrong with it. That's just how I feel. There's nothing wrong with it. And he articulated beautifully, I might add, with the story of the transgender friend. And he ended with the joke that said, because he started a trust fund for the daughter. Now he said that when she gets older and wants to know what happened to, her mom.
I'm gonna tell you the story about your dad.
Your father was one hell of a man, but he was a fantastic woman. It was something like that, but it was hilarious. Like it's a beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you?
The thing about it, bro.
Attack.
I was on Twitter where you saw her getting dragged by the trans community.
Thank you, trans community.
And it was bad, bro.
I want to throw this out there real quick. Guys, let me just tell y'all how it is. We don't discriminate against anybody. Sexual orientation, what you do. Let me just tell you about your boy Artist. Artist is about to do his first interview. I have she's a OnlyFans model, but she's a trans model. And we're going to sit down and have a conversation. We're going to talk a little bit. And that'll be my first time that I've reached out to a trans person, but trans woman, but just to go and show people there's no judgment here. We support who you are. It's hard to just be yourself. So I can only imagine having to feel the feelings that they feel that they deal with every day, and then having to put that out and be happy with themselves. So I'm definitely inviting her on. We're going to have a great conversation and just make her feel welcome. That's me just letting y'all know that I have a couple of interviews, but she's one of them. We're working on a date now, but there's no hate, man. I'm a straight male. I have 2 daughters. I love women. I mean, if you know me, you know I love women. Doesn't mean I have a cousin. She's trans. I love her to death, and I support her. So, period, point blank. Like, we got you. There's people out here that will speak up for you. You don't have to get so defensive. I made a great point that when I went to Colorado, a white teacher of mine wanted to tell me some black jokes. He told me white jokes and Asian jokes too, but he also told me black jokes. And I said, how? He looked me in my face and said, do you want me to tell you some black jokes? And I said, this dude got some balls. Hell yeah, I want to hear him. Because when am I going to get mad at you? You didn't make up the joke. He told me these jokes. They were terrible, but they were kind of funny. We laughed about it. We kept it moving. If I was, oh, how dare you make, look, man, small-mindedness doesn't get us anywhere. We have to be able to make these jokes about stuff, man. Like,
yeah.
And it's been the Red Foxes and the Richard Pryors and the Eddie Murphy, which I would have canceled all them guys back in the day. Man, there's been jokes about, and this makes so much sense. And I'm done. I'm done with my diatribe. But it makes so much sense. That old saying, like, jokes don't bother you until jokes are funny to you until it's like something close to you. I could talk about the guy with missing teeth and the homeless bum on the street. But if I say something about, oh, you're fat, or and I bring that up because Monique, I use the Parkers.
Yeah.
I was watching the Parkers yesterday. Nick Cannon was on there joining on the big girls, and they were not happy. Like they were laughing at first, but then they weren't when he started making the big jokes. And it's just like, same thing. Like, guys, you got the same energy you use when you laugh at those other jokes. Same energy. He's not talking about you. He's not talking about me. Hey, skinny black guy with dreads. He can be talking about any skinny black guy with dreads. He ain't talking about me. I'm not going to take offense. So I just really think people need to really cut that out, because that guy does not mean no harm. Dave Chappelle. How often have we heard his name in the news? If not for walking away from $50 million, you never
That's
hear
it.
Never. He's a good guy. Stays out the way, and I respect him for that. And I think I'm trying to think. I want to ask you one more. I think that's it. How'd you feel about seeing this? I just thought this was hilarious.
A kick by McPherson to the uprights, and it clangs off the left side. No good. No good. It appeared to clang off the left upright. Somebody put a play.
My man face is blown. Phil, I'm gonna let you go, brother. You seem like you're gonna have a long night tonight, man. Just get ready, and take this with you so you can laugh.
Oh my God.
So just take that with you, Phil. That's for you, bro. I don't know what he was doing. One more time, Phil. I don't know what he's doing, young. I don't know what he's doing, Phil. But damn it,
man, working his whole neck, his back, everything.
Oh man, my daughter laughed so hard yesterday. But thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Break this news. I'll be watching you. I'll reach out to you throughout the week to see how you're doing, man. And appreciate you coming in.
Definitely, bro. I appreciate you always having me on, man.
Always. It's our show, the Unfiltered Hefe Podcast. Y'all take it easy. Smoke weed.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.